The next is also the same thing. The only difference is she's not going to say to your face. But she will do all the instigation. You're all sitting there calling me a witch, saying that I mean they give her backbone, I mean they do something, I mean they do that one.
And I'm sorry about that because I thought on a normal day we could go to a place where we throw parts at each other. I'll let you understand that I really value you as my friend and I value your friendship regardless of everything, regardless of...
Doyin, well, I don't even give it there. Have you done your makeup? I'm going to go take a shower now.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you all doing? Still Fun Pop with Lillian. And Ceec has settled her grievances with Neo. Why Neo has been wondering why the attitude from Ceec throughout this week. Today he decided to ask Ceec where, what happened. Did he offend him by any way? And Ceec decided to tell him that I'm sorry to say this is actually funny. Ceec said Neo called her short. That she has never been called short the number of times all throughout her life compared to in this house. That Neo called her this short thing and even went ahead to say, oh, because I'm talking with her. In her words, she said Neo said, because I follow this one, they talk. So Ceec is saying, why would Neo use such a sentence on her? That when it comes to snobbing, that nobody in this house can snub to an extent that she can. That do they want her to go to her old Ceec? That she can actually do it. Although she doesn't regret trying to mix up and be friendly this season. But then that it's too much. That the number of times Neo had called her short is too much. And then Neo in her own way, in his own way, was like, how about if I start counting the numbers of times you've told me shut the fuck up? Do you get? And she said, oh, I usually say that only when we are in good mood. But then you called me this short thing when we are not in good terms. And Neo said to him, it was just, normal conversation. He doesn't even know that Ceec has actually taking the matter to that extent. And even Ike added that he's beginning to learn not to call Ceec short again. Oh. That usually if they're throwing a jab, he will be like, oh, short girl. That he doesn't know he really gets to Ceec. Without wasting time, Neo decided to apologize to her immediately, saying that he's sorry, he doesn't know such words get to you and that moving forward, he won't use them on you. And Ceec was even doing gra like, I beg you, Ceec now, being Ceec. And she now said that she was now wondering to herself, is this not the Neo she sees on social media? How come you're so different here? Hey, this house no go keep person. But then Neo apologized. And he can as well say, well, he has learned from this as well on how to follow Ceec. Meanwhile, it's been such a rough day for Doyin. From Doyin complaining to White Money on how, the whole attitude coming from Ceec and Ilebaye, that she has decided to hand it over to God. I'm sorry for laughing. I know this shouldn't be funny though. But then, White Money even went ahead to tell Doyin that, do you even know that Ceec is giving me attitude as well? But then in this house, you just have to learn how to move on and how to just, live. But then Doyin said no. That can you imagine, after all she fought, after all she got enemies fighting for Ilebaye, Ilebaye is now there, laughing, whining, and dining with same people she fought for her sake. That anyways, it's all good. She had decided to leave the matter for God. Just when I thought she has handed over the matter to God, Doyin again started telling Alex how tough it has been. That can you imagine she walked into a group of girls, Venita and the rest of the girls, and they were talking how she's a witch, how she has been the one instigating Ilebaye, how she has been the one, a kind of being her backbone. But then Alex told her to go have her shower, do makeup. In fact, Alex asked her, Doyin, have you done your makeup today? And Alex asked her to go take her shower and start attracting positive energy. She should attract beauty, and then Doyin started saying, yes, let me go take my shower, attract finesse, attract beauty, and all that.
I walk into the bathroom, 3-4 girls are talking about me. What does that mean?
Some of the housemates decided to entertain themselves by playing cards, and it was such a funny scenario to see. At some point, some would hide their card and all that. They were just having fun, and then just seems to still be in her mood. She was seen nurturing her plants while singing. Meanwhile, back to Doyin again. This time around, Doyin was talking to herself all alone. She said henceforth she would just be all to herself and be talking to herself. That now that she's talking to herself, did anybody die? That is better she's on her own than to kiss asses. That she always stand by the truth no matter what. She said everyone is now against her for standing by the truth. She won't be surprised if Tolani doesn't talk to her as well. Huh? Did you hear that? Okay, while talking to herself, she was trying to remove her earring. It wasn't coming out. She even said, earring, don't be against me. She kept on talking to herself, saying, how are you? Fine, you know? And I'm like, big brother, keep ninjas close. Oh. At the time, she even said, she can be talking at herself. She be all of them are running cycle. That when they come out, they will all visit a psychiatric home. But then, a few minutes after saying all this to herself, on how she would just be alone, one man sheep, talk to herself and all that, Doyin was seen with Tolani. This time around, she was telling Doyin how Mercy is not even different from the rest. That Mercy is an instigator. That she once walked in on Mercy Venita, talking about her. That in fact, that Venita even was mocking her in the bedroom. That Venita told Baye, sure you have peace now. That no demon in the house is pushing you to do things. And Ile Baye was laughing. She said God knows that she never instigated Ile Baye's action. But if Baye has the guts to laugh at that shade to her person, with the person she fought for her sake, no problem. She knows she will be vindicated someday. She said that the only thing about Mercy is that Mercy won't say it to your face, but at your back, she will instigate and even form alliance and tell people not to have anything to do with you or not to have a conversation with you. That Mercy even told Neil not to talk to her. And I'm like, away. Today now, today. Oh. Anyways, Oraimo task is here and the housemates are all busy. We will see how it goes. And we will see how tonight's party will go. And then we will see how after party will go. By the time all of them will have alcohol, let's see how it goes. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. I'm begging you, okay? Support me by subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
And get dressed.